Hello everyone, it's time for letter C of my ABC glue book. So I prepared this jelly print, which I love. It's done with PBO paints, the iridescent ones, and these are the two green colors, I guess, that come in those two colors. I can show you right away so that way you guys know which ones they are. I think. I'm not sure which blue, but yeah, this green here, 359. It's finishing, and probably this one here, which is 357. So yeah, I love doing jelly prints with the PBOs, with any type of iridescent paint, for that matter. So the letter C, I have a whole bunch of stuff here ready, and the stamp I'm going to be using, which one of these is it, is this one. And it even had a little stencil. It has a little stencil. I have it in the stencil box. And this one is from Stampendous, and it's that's the number, and it's called Marks. And it's really cool. And it's been so long since I've used it, and it's a really nice stamp. So I thought of, I even tried here a little bit of the, I want to do it kind of like tone on tone. We'll see how it goes, and then from there we'll pick up. So I'm just going to stamp. A lot of this is going to be covered up. So I'm just going to stamp everywhere, and you know, some of it will show up through, and then I can stamp again after. And I think, you know what, I think I'm going to use, I'm using here this one here, this Dinah Weekly, and it's got, it's always from Archival Ink, and it's got these 4 beautiful colors, which is Ocean, Tangerine, Ruby, and Night. And I'm not having really good luck with my black stamps right now. I keep on loading it up. You know, the big Archival, I have the big one like this, and it's black. And I keep on loading it up, and it's like it dries up. And I mentioned this once before, that I thought I'm going to put these in baggies, but I never did. Okay, so I'm going to try, you know what, I'm going to try this big one here in this, what did I say it was called? Night. Which is drying up as well too. I'll put it right here. Like I said, I'm going to add some after. I did do a bit of stenciling the other day on this, just to brighten it up a bit, and it's like it's this, it's even made by me. I have the, what do you call it, the dye to this, so I made a stencil out of it, and I tried it with white gesso. And add another couple more of these X's here and there. Okay, I'm going to start to prepare letter D in these next couple of days. So I'll put this away for now beside me. And the first thing I'm going to put on is this cactus. Now remember the last time for the letter B, I was mentioning that I didn't like the glue stick, the way it worked. It's because that glue stick was terrible. And I was gluing it with wet glue, and I didn't like the way it came out too. It came out all bubbly, and no, I didn't like it. So I'm going to, I have this, it's from Faber-Castell, and it's a really good glue stick. And I forgot I had it, so I'm going to be using this today. And here I can only find it in one place. It's not easy to find. And what's the one that we use here a lot? That's Brit, I think it's called. That's the most sold here. That's the one you see most of. Okay. So yeah, I thought I'd do this video right away this morning, so that way I can get to laundry, dusting, cleaning, dishes. Yes, I don't have a dishwasher, so I wash my dishes by hand. Oh dear. And with a big family, you always have the dishes. You always have a sink full of dishes. At least I do. And here we eat very late at night, so sometimes I don't want to do them at night, so I just put them in the sink and leave them for the morning. And unfortunately, okay, so we have a cane. I had put this all together before the video, but now I forgot how it was. Cat. The car riding on the cat's tail. So I guess this would be the next one. Then I have a chair with a camera sitting on the chair. I have the crocodile. Remember the letter A? I have the crocodile and a cow. Where am I going to put my cow? I thought I had him right here. Just a second. I'm going to move this just a touch down. And I'm going to put my cow here. And I don't think I had anything else to put here for today. I really like this cactus. And there's a few more as well, too, that are really cute. Like he's drying his hair, his flowers. It's adorable. I really like that. So yeah, that's how it's going to go more or less. So I'm going to have to put the canes first. Then the cat and then the car. And these will go after. So I'm just off to the side here, putting on some glue. Yeah, this glue is much better. Much, much better. So here it's been wicked, wicked cold. And let me tell you guys, I don't know if there's a difference or not, but I guess who lives in a house like that can tell me as well too, if I'm right or wrong. Our houses here are made of cement. And it might not be cold for you guys, but you put yourself in a cemented house without heating. Well, I have heating, but when I don't have the heating on, it gets really, really cold. And it's like you have this humidity on you all the time because of, you know, being so cold. And so, yeah, I've been turning on the heating right now because it's like really, really cold. The mountains are full of snow. It's gorgeous. And it never snows here. If it does, it doesn't last long on the ground because we're, you know, right by the sea, and usually snow doesn't last long right by the sea. And it's not a place that snows a lot. That's all there is to it. So, okay, my canes are on. Now, kitty cat. I had lots of cats to pick from, but I really liked him. Yeah, I'm still sewing a lot. I'm doing a lot of those ties, decorating them and, you know, adding fabrics to it. But I think this afternoon I'm going to be working on this scrap blanket that I saw not too long ago on YouTube. It's using all your scraps of, this is really good glue, using all your scraps of fabric to make a quilt. I have already done, you know, the crumb quilting one. I did one. And I'm sorry, I still have to show you guys my quilts, the ones that I've been doing, because there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 4 quilts I finished to be quilted. Yeah, that's the part that really gets to me. I bought that sewing machine with intentions of, you know, starting to quilt by machine, but I still have to get the hang of it, you guys. It's not, I don't know, I'm just having a really hard time quilting by machine. Quilting by hand, and I'm doing one by hand that I had started already before I even had the machine. And you know, your fingers, I can work on it for, you know, maybe tonight and tomorrow, but then I don't know how to use thimbles, so that really bugs me too. I'm going to put the crocodile. I thought of leaving this completely square without cutting the crocodile's head out, so that way the word crocodile shows up on it. And that there in the corner. So this time I'll be putting my letters here. And as for the letters, you guys, I haven't started them yet because I'm thinking of doing them all at once because I do want to do a lot of them embossed. So I thought while I'm taking the embossing powder out, I might as well do them all because I hate embossing. It's a beautiful effect. I love it. But it's messy, 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 messy. So yeah, I'm going to probably get all the letters out at once. The ones that I want to emboss. There's going to be a lot that I'm just going to paint or This is sticking to the paper now. And I'm going to put Mr. Cow here. What else could I pretty much went through everything to look for. Well, you know what? You can only put so much too. There's probably lots more stuff that starts with the letter C, or the other letters for that matter. But, you know, there's so much you can fit on a page as well too. And then, like I said in my last video, I like having it more making sense, where you know, see right away what's on the page. I love the collage that, you know, you just keep on building and building and building with collages. Something like we used to do in school as well too. But for this project, I really prefer doing it like this. And this is going to be a short video. I'm just not going to outline anything in front of you guys. I'm just going to maybe continue stamping. And then I'll be outlining and putting on the letter. So the camera, let's see, how could I put this like that on this beautiful chair? Isn't that a pretty chair? Have reflections. I'll show it to you from close up. This little cactus is so cute. And I have a whole bunch of these canes too. It was a page full of canes, which are really nice. There we go. Yeah, that's sticking good. That glue was terrible. I don't know. Okay, close them up good. I'm wondering if, you know, I don't close them up good enough. Okay, now, and it got all sticky here. Let me put something down. There. So it just got too sticky. And I'm going to probably ruin some page. I'm going to cut this away. And it's sticking to my scissors. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm going to use some other kind of stamp. And I think I'm going to brighten things up with that nice ruby color. Should I use the tire tracks? Or I'll just use this one here. Kind of shapes and this is a great mixed media stamp to use. So I'm using the ruby color this time and just adding some color to it. Down here in the corner. I'll show you the whole page now, you guys, because I know I get out of frame sometimes. Okay. Just a little dab here. I guess that's it. Clean it off. And sorry, you guys, I still have a cough left from my flu. And it's always morning and then that's it. I don't cough anymore. Sorry about the slurping. Okay, so that is the letter C. And here we have it. The letter A and B, I already kind of pasted the pages together. And you see what I mean about that other glue? I don't like the way it comes out, so and I'm not planning on sealing these pages. I'm just going to leave them at it as is. But yeah, so I glued these two together with a piece of cardboard in the middle. So they will be, you know, more rigid because, you know, I can try gluing two pages together without the cardboard and see what happens. I didn't think of that. I thought of that. I thought of using the cardboard because of this page being so wonky. So, you know, a lot of you probably do already use the glue stick. And I already have my next background, like I said, I'm using lots of jelly prints, and I want to do jelly prints soon because I found these little objects that I would like to use to make marks on, even if I get out the smaller jelly plate. But I found these really cute marking tools, you know, from perfume bottles, an oval one, a teardrop one. So those will be fun to use. And it's always fun because out of one, this is another one that I found. This is one, I showed you guys this already. This is another one that I found that can also be used on this side as well too. I can file that down. There's a little, hear that? So yeah. So that's a really cute one. So pay attention to these, you know, cool tops. This is another one from a soap, which is really cool too. And you guys, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until the next time, goodbye.